This is not a One Piece video, this is a rant/review of the Attack on Titan live action movie where I will give my thoughts and opinions on the movie, which are quite negative, but I just feel like getting them out there. I hope you enjoy. Hello, I'm here to give my quick, brief, negative thoughts on the Attack on Titan live action movie. I hope you enjoy this rant video. I repeat, this is a rant. Okay, you have been warned. This will contain small spoilers. A few years ago, the Attack on Titan anime and manga exploded. The anime had some of the best animation, if not the best animation I have ever seen in any anime, even topping, in my opinion, the animation in the Dragon Ball Z Resurrection of F movie. That animation in every episode was godly. However, eventually they decided it was so good it deserved its own live-action film. Being smart, they did not ask Hollywood in America for help. Because the last time they did that, we got Dragon Ball Evolution. And look at how that turned out. However, it appears that even when the Japanese keep their material in their culture and have their own people that are familiar with it, do it themselves, it will still suck because this movie was terrible. Let's begin. Okay, so first of all, in the anime, all the characters had a different race and hair color and distinctive look to them. So because they were all, even though they were all wearing the uniforms, because of the, race, gender, body type, hair color, eye color, you could somehow tell who was who. But in this movie, they are all Asian, all have black hair, and are all wearing the same uniform. So it is very hard to tell the difference between certain characters. And it took me up until that fight scene between Eren and that other guy. It took me all of that time to figure out that guy was Eren. I could not tell. I did not realize who Mikasa was until they directly referred to her as Mikasa. I could not figure out who they were by looking at them. Also, many fan-favorite characters are for some odd reason not in the movie. I don't know why they made the decision because they're a fan favorite. Such as Levi was not in this movie. I do not know what made them want to make that decision. Also, the characterization in this movie was very bad. Mikasa was shy, timid, not brave. She was not the badass Mikasa from the anime. She also did not seem to have that love for Eren as she did in the anime and the manga. In the anime and the manga, she was all need to protect Eren. I love Eren. I need to protect Eren. I need to protect Eren. It was really, it was a key part of her character. In this movie, she kind of blows him off for a lot of the movie, and it's really bad. Okay, but now that's really all I have to say about the casting and the characterization. And just the way the characters were portrayed was really bad. Some of them were good, like Potato Girl, a Potato Girl whose name I don't even remember. She did a good job of representing her character. Hanji was pretty good. But I don't remember, I think she wore glasses, I'm not sure. But let's move on to another part of this rant. Okay, so let's start off by saying that anything that you thought was gross in the anime is going to be about 1 billion times worse in this movie. It will make you want to throw up, in my opinion. If you thought something was disturbing in the anime, it will be 10 times more disturbing in this movie. When Eren, got out of the Titan form, when he, came out of his Titan form when they got him out of the neck, but he was covered in the goo, and it was so real, I actually had to turn away, because I actually started feeling I would get a vomit. It was bad. Another thing, when people were being eaten alive, it was just way too realistic. disturbing. I would definitely, if you found the anime to be like a little bit like too much, if the anime was like the limit you could handle on violence, if it was like, if that was all, like, if you don't want to go any higher than that, don't watch this movie. I do not recommend it because it is 10 times more violent. Because it's just so real. I'm not saying, it's not like I don't mind violence, it's just, I can handle more violence than this in a movie. It's not the level of violence, it's just how real the scene looked and how disturbing the actual scene itself was. Like, when someone was eaten by a titan, I actually felt like I was watching a real person get devoured by a real titan. And it was disturbing, a little terrifying, and just the kind of thing that if I was like 3 years younger, I would have nightmares about. Like, it was bad. It was really bad. Alright, it was bad. Also, the Titans were on and off. In some scenes, they looked amazing. Like, in all the important scenes, especially the Eren Titan mode battle scene, it was amazing. But some of the background scenes with the Titans, in the CG, they just looked like naked Japanese men running around that didn't have any penis. It looked like Japanese men with no penis and ball sack running around naked. That's what it looked like in some of the scenes, to be completely and utterly honest. But then in the scenes that were important, the Titans looked amazing. The Colossal Titan looked pretty good. But now let's talk about the adaptation part of the movie. Alright, I could go on and on about each and every part of how bad it was, and all the things that I didn't like, but I can't because I don't want the video to be too long. So let's just quickly talk about the adaptation, and then I can give my overall thoughts on the movie. I just want to remind you that this is not the worst adaptation of an anime into live action of all time. I still believe Dragon Ball Evolution is a million times worse, because Dragon Ball Evolution adapted a pile of shit into a movie. Not the Dragon Ball theory. This movie adapted a ton of like moldy food into a movie. I believe a pile of shit is worse than moldy food. The point is that there were so many things in this thing that were different. Okay, let's talk about Eren first. In this movie, actually, we're only going to talk about Eren, because this is the thing I noticed when it came to the plot the most. In this movie, Eren does not remember either one of his parents because they died when he was young. Okay, his mother being eaten was never mentioned. I don't think... Did I mention Eren and Mikasa are dating? So I'm assuming that they getting rid of the whole brother-sister thing from the anime that were going on in the they have relations that they have in the anime and manga. Otherwise, that's just freaking creepy. That's the first thing I thought. I was like, holy crap. Are Mikasa and Eren like, please tell me, in the context of this movie universe version of the series, please tell me they're not related, because that would be disturbing on many levels. That would be. It would just be weird. The point is that I wouldn't agree with it. I did not like it. Also, in this movie they have bombs, they have cars, they have firearms. They talk about apparently they talk about how they used to have planes, but now it's forbidden to use them because it's bad for the environment. It's just, I don't remember really seeing too much of the walls. You didn't really see too many of the citizens, you really only saw the characters. When I watched it, I only saw it to be like 49 minutes, which surprised me. It was really short. But the point is that it wasn't good. Like, they had, like, the cars were weird. I don't understand why they felt the need to do that. You didn't really see too many of the everyday people running in terror when the Titans were invading the walls. Like, you didn't see, like, the crazy priest going oh, the wall that God had given us will protect us, and then being like stomped on by a titan. You didn't see stuff like that. There wasn't too much of it. I also thought the movie was just very fast paced. Alright, it changed so many things from the original plot. It was really bad. And once again, not Dragon Ball Evolution bad. Dragon Ball Evolution, I already sort of described my opinion of it. The amount of vulgarity that would be in this video if I did describe my true opinion of Dragon Ball Evolution would probably get me kicked off on YouTube. Yeah, seriously, you don't want to know what I think of Dragon Ball Evolution. But the point is that this adaptation was bad. Alright, it was really, really bad. And I'm so bad, I'm not even gonna tag this video. Because I don't really care if people see this, I just want to get my thoughts out on this. But I'm very happy you do watch this video, but the movie is so bad, I'm only really making this video to give my thoughts and opinions on it. But, you know, I had no interest in looking up, like, all the names of all the stupid, like, non-canon characters that were in the movie and putting them in a tag list. I'm not doing that. Like, it's not even worth the time. It's not worth the effort. The movie is not worth that much effort to actually tag. Like, I had never made an Attack on Titan video, so I would have to type in each and every name and all of that. It's not worth it. The movie is so bad, it's not even worth making up the proper tags. So I'm just going to release the video without tags. That's how bad it is. Well, let's get on to my full thoughts and opinions on the overall movie. As a fan of the Attack on Titan anime and a reviewer, I'm giving this movie a 4 out of 10. The only reason I'm giving it a 4 out of 10 is because I feel that if you didn't know anything about Attack on Titan, and you were just going to the movie to see it because you heard about it and it sounded awesome, and it sounded decent and you just wanted to see it, then you may enjoy it. But if you have even a little bit of prior knowledge, you're not going to like this movie, most likely. Alright? I've seen all of Attack on Titan. I've seen every episode. I've seen every single episode. And would I watch the movie again? Most certainly not. I didn't remember much from the movie, and I didn't fully understand what they were trying to do the first time because it was so fast-paced and so rushed. But it doesn't matter. It was so bad, I couldn't watch it again. So if I get anything wrong in the review, I am sorry. But this movie is a pile of trash, in my opinion. A 4 out of 10. The only reason, once again, it's a 4 out of 10 is because if you have no knowledge of the series at all, I think you can enjoy it a little bit. But even if you were not a fan of Attack on Titan and you're just watching it without knowing anything about the series at all, even if you're watching it like that and I had to rate it from that standpoint, I would still give it, like, I would give like a 5 out of 10. 5.7 out of 10, I don't know. But, like, it was bad. Okay? All I'm saying is, if you're a fan of Attack on Titan, I would not recommend this movie at all. There's also this one really random thing where I think if a potato girl makes Eren grab her breast. I almost stopped watching because I had no interest. I honestly, I did not know what the movie was rated. And I had no interest in seeing I'm seeing two people have sex. I had no interest in it. I was there to watch the Attack on Titan live action movie. I already hated the movie. I just wanted it to be over. I had no interest in watching a sex scene. So thank God it was nothing more. Thank God Eren yanked his hand away and we transitioned to another scene. Because I would have stopped the movie right there. But it was a really bad movie. It wasn't just the time when Eren grabbed the potato girl breast. There were plenty other times when Eren was forced by the potato girl. She grabbed his hand and made her grab his breast. There were also countless other times when I almost stopped the movie because it was either just too gross, because they either made it way too violent for my taste, way too gross, or the writing was just bad, the adaptation was bad. If you're a fan of Attack on Titan, or a movie fan in general, I would not recommend this movie. I think you're just throwing away like 41 minutes of your life, and you take to the credits, you're throwing away 49 minutes of your life. All right. The fact that I actually had to think about what movie was better, this or Dragon Ball Evolution, is saying something. That really is. I hate that movie. I know I'm judging it a little harshly, but I don't care. I hope you enjoyed this rant video. So, do not watch this movie, but I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day. When I watch episode of Sabo, I will be doing a live stream. So if you would like to stop by and join me, you can. I'll be releasing a video to announce the live stream 15 minutes before I start it. Okay? I do not know, because I had no idea when the live stream will be, due to myself not knowing when I'll be able to watch the episode of Sabo. But, I hope you had time to stop by. Peace.